What if Katsuki Bakugou met Jesus? When pride screams to hide guilt, when strength becomes a prison, and when true identity is born beyond performance, through the humility that sets free. What happens when someone spends their entire life being called strong and begins to fear any sign of weakness? What is born in a heart that learned how to win before it learned how to feel? And how do you survive when the noise of explosions can no longer silence the voice of guilt? Katsuki Bakugou always exploded. He exploded words. He exploded rooms. He exploded expectations. From childhood, the world taught him that he was special, talented, superior, destined for the top. While others stumbled, he surged forward. While others doubted, he was certainty. Praise became habit. Admiration became fuel. And, without realizing it, pressure became identity. Being strong was not something he did. It was something he needed to be. Bakugou never learned how to rest. He learned how to win. And winning, for him, was never just about victory. It was about proving that no one stood above him. Proving that no one would surpass him. Proving, above all, that he would never be weak. But no one teaches a child how to carry the weight of always being the best. When Midoriya appeared, something Bakugou could not name began to grow inside him. It was not pure hatred. It was fear disguised as anger. The simple possibility of not being enough. The unbearable idea that someone once considered inferior could reach something he could not control. And Bakugou did what he had always known how to do. He shouted. He exploded. He charged forward. Anger became armor. Pride became shield. And every explosion was a desperate attempt to keep intact the image the world expected of him, and that he expected of himself. But time passed. The battles grew harder, the losses more real, and something began to crack. Not on the outside, on the inside. Guilt did not arrive screaming. It came quietly. It came in the pauses. It came in the moments when no one was watching. It came when he realized that some things could not be solved with strength. It came when all might fell. Bakugou never said it out loud, but he knew. He knew that his capture, his momentary weakness, had been used as the trigger. He knew that someone now carried a burden that once seemed unbreakable. And, for the first time, Bakugou could not explode the feeling away. He swallowed it. Guilt settled like contained fire. It did not burn everything at once. It simply consumed slowly. Being a hero began to hurt, not the body, the soul. On a silent night, far from training, far from stairs, far from expectations, Bakugou walked alone through an empty area of the city, hands clenched in his pockets, eyes fixed on the ground. No explosion, no shouting, just footsteps. "Damn it," he murmured, more tired than angry. He stopped. Something was different. It was not a threat. It was not danger. It was presence. Bakugou lifted his gaze. Ahead, under the soft light of a street lamp, stood a man. Simple clothes, calm posture. No reaction to Bakugou's hardened approach. No retreat. Bakugou frowned. "You following me?" The man did not answer right away. He simply watched him. Not like a fan, not like a rival, not like someone who expected something from him. That irritated Bakugou more than any provocation. "What? You just gonna stare at me?" The man spoke with a firm, serene voice. "You look exhausted from trying to be strong all the time." The sentence struck directly. Bakugou felt his chest tighten. "You don't know what you're talking about," he replied too quickly. "I know what it is to carry a weight no one sees. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted." Bakugou laughed shortly. "Another one of those speeches?" "No," the man said. "It's an invitation." Bakugou stepped forward. "I don't need any invitation. I handle my own stuff." "You handle battles," he replied calmly. "But you avoid facing what you feel when you lose." Silence. Bakugou felt his stomach tighten. "Shut up." The man did not move away. You confuse strength with worth. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. The words pierced the defense. Bakugou looked away. You don't know what it's like to grow up being compared all the time. I know what it is to be rejected, he replied. To be misunderstood, to be pressured to prove something that was never asked. Bakugou looked back at him. Who are you anyway? The man stepped a little closer. He did not invade space. He simply made himself present. I am the one who does not measure you by performance. Bakugou's heart raced. That was dangerous. Being seen beyond strength had always been dangerous. So you think I'm weak? He asked defiantly. No, he answered with firm gentleness. I think you are tired. Bakugou clenched his teeth. Heroes don't get tired. They do. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened. That sentence, he had heard it somewhere before. He could not remember where, but it hurt. If I stop, I lose. He confessed without realizing it. You are already losing, the man replied. You are losing yourself. Bakugou felt something rise to his eyes. Anger, no, frustration, something deeper. I can't be weak, he said more quietly. If I am, I'm nobody. The man looked at him with compassion, without condescension. You do not need to be strong to be loved. My grace is sufficient for you. Bakugou swallowed hard. You don't understand, he murmured. If I mess up, if I fail, everything collapses. No, he replied. What collapses is the image you built to survive. Bakugou closed his eyes for a moment. Images came. Shouts, explosions, competition, Midoriya's face, All Might's fall, the silence afterward. I feel guilt, he confessed, almost inaudible, and I hate it. Guilt does not need to become punishment. Where sin abounded, grace abounded all the more. Bakugou took a deep breath. His body trembled slightly, not from fear, from vulnerability. And if I'm not the best? He asked. The man answered with calm firmness. You will still be a son. Bakugou opened his eyes. Son of who? The man smiled, unhurried. Of the father who does not love you for what you explode, but for who you are. Silence fell, not heavy, revealing. Bakugou felt something break, not his entire pride, but the prison he had built. I don't know how to be humble, he said. Humility is not shrinking yourself, the man replied. It is stopping the pretense that you don't need help. Bakugou breathed deeply. For the first time, he did not explode. And if I fail again, I walk with you. And surely I am with you always. When Bakugou blinked, the man was no longer there. But something remained. Not a speech, not a rule, a truth. He would remain strong. He would keep fighting. He would keep making mistakes. But now, he no longer needed to prove his existence through strength. Perhaps this story is not only about Bakugou. Perhaps it is about you. About pride that screams to hide fear. About guilt you pretend not to feel. About an identity built on performance. Jesus does not erase your strength. He purifies it. If today you feel this weight, be honest. Say only, I don't need to be perfect, and allow yourself to be transformed. If this story spoke to you, write in the comments, I choose humility. Share it with someone who lives demanding everything from themselves in silence. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that heal what strength cannot reach, because the true explosion is grace.